up, everyone? Welcome into the Oklahoma edition of Tiger Talk. We're here for the last time with the voice of the Tigers, Mike Kelly. Mike, Tiger Talk flew by this year.
Misa, you're losing your favorite guest after this interview.
Yeah. What am I going to do every Tuesday? What are you going to do every Tuesday?
I don't know. You know, a little bit of this. Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm doing great. Well, Mike, obviously, it's a big game, another top 10 showdown, or top 15 showdown for the Tigers. Norman, Oklahoma, it's a tough place to play. Mizzou hasn't won there in 59 years. What makes that such a tough place to play?
Well, really good football teams. Number one, really good football teams, and well-coached teams throughout the years. Obviously, one of the national brands when it comes to the sport of football and at the college level, and they've had Missouri's number for a long, long time. And so, I look at it the other way though. It's a great opportunity. It's another opportunity this season, before the season comes to an end, to kick down the door, that door that represents a top 10 opportunity, top 10 win on the road. And so that's the way I think you have to approach it. Is it's a great opportunity for Missouri to go on the road and prove a lot of people wrong.
Well, like you mentioned, a very talented football team out in Oklahoma. What do you view as kind of the keys to this game for the Tigers?
Their defense is really good. Both nationally ranked defenses, Missouri's defense and Oklahoma's defense. Mizzou's defense is ranked a little bit higher over total overall defense. Oklahoma's defense is higher ranked when it comes against the rush. Missouri's defense has been better against the pass. Both defenses probably keep both teams in the game. What offenses can come up with plays, and can Missouri run the football again? I mean, obviously, they did it very well this past weekend against a Mississippi State team that, candidly is just not very good against the run. And so, but again, it's got to give you a measure of confidence. Can you go down there? Can you run the football? Can you control the time of possession? And most importantly, don't turn the ball over.
Well, you mentioned the run. I mean, Ahmad Hardy, 300 yards, just the sixth time in SEC history that's happened. I mean, what kind of confidence can you glean from that? Not just from him, but how the offensive line played as well that game.
Well, I think you do gain confidence from it. Selfishly, as that game was unfolding, I did the game in '98 when Devin West went for 319 yards against Kansas. And I'm thinking, boy, it'd be really kind of nice to see that record come to an end. Much respect to my friend Devin West. But then as I thought more about it, Devin West did that against Kansas, and maybe that should just stand forever. It was neat to see Ahmad Hardy become one of 6 players to ever do it in the SEC.
Well, really quick, Matt Zoller's obviously facing another top defense in the country. The kid's had some tough starts in his first few here. What kind of confidence do you think he can gain from last week, too?
Well, I just think that the more you do it, right, the more opportunities, the better you get. It's like in our profession, the more you do a sportscast, the better you get at it. And I think for a quarterback, there's nothing that can substitute experience. And so the more experience he gets, the more he sees things unfold in front of him, that just the better prepared he's going to be. And again, it's an opportunity for Missouri to hopefully get him into a rhythm early, to be able to avoid pressure from the edges, because they've got really good defensive ends, particularly with Mason Thomas. And then I think the whole key is, can the offensive line keep him clean, and can Missouri run the football?
Well, Mike, I appreciate you making time for us all year long. Last edition of Tiger Talk. Thanks for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
For the rest of you guys, that is a look at sports.